You should be in politics to bring about change, to make people's lives better. But if all you're doing is just being loyal to your party and the philosophy of your party, which could change any day, and we see it happening, then you're kind of wasting your time. I worked with people, I didn't care who they were. If we had a common purpose, we'd work together. And that's kind of the way I look at how society ought to work. I don't have to agree with you to be your friend. Here's a radical notion, right? Here's a radical thing. I haven't heard this for a long time. You know, I don't agree with you, but I like you. Or, you know what? That's a really good point. Maybe I should think about that. Maybe you're right and I'm not. Could you imagine hearing that? They're going to put that in the Smithsonian so people can go and hear that through some sort of technology that takes us back to the old days. At some point, this thing will change. And I think people will figure out how to get along again. But it's going to take sort of a spiritual movement, some sort of a revival that is positive, that is not judgmental, that is rooted in Scripture. The spark of caring is there, and that's what we need. We need to realize that we're all made in the image of God. At the end, we're going to be held accountable for how we treated people here. And look, I'm not always the best or the most pleasant, but I know I can do better.